I have personally managed millions of dollars in advertising spent in Instagram and Meta ads, and this is just one client's ad account. As you can see, $1.3 million in total ad spent. This is another client's ad account. In the last 7 days, we've generated about 16 qualified appointments at an average cost per qualified appointment of $15. And if you give me 9 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can 2x your coaching business sales using a proven Meta ads strategy. So let's get this started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get good at talking to your ideal client using your offer winning marketing angles. And the way that you're going to do this is by using this framework that I've developed. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to identify in a very clear way what's your customer's current situation, what's your end promise, meaning what situation you're actually looking to take them to. And the way that you're going to do this as well is by identifying what are the steps needed to take your client from point A to point C. And as you can see, you're going to identify step by step. So this is also your offer, right? Your end promise, you want to clearly identify what's your end promise, and you want to back it up by explaining the step-by-step process in terms of your service delivery. You also want to explain what's the time frame in which you actually can take them to point C. You want to also break down your expertise and specifically your case studies. Why? Because most people out there are simply leading with the offer, and the thing is, people are not stupid, and you want to really back up your promise and your offer with your case studies and with your service delivery plan on how you can actually take them to the end promise. So if you clearly identify these variables, the whole advertising communication process will be a lot easier for you, okay? Now, the second thing that you're going to do is you're going to make sure that your coaching offer is actually between $4,000 to $15,000 or $20,000 or even more. Why? Because this is how we actually make the economics of paid advertising actually make sense. At the end, we have a cost per acquisition, a cost to acquire a customer with paid ads. And you want to make sure that you have enough profit for you to scale the right way. So the third thing that you're going to do is you're going to set up a VSL funnel using a proven structure. And I'm going to show you what the proven structure looks like. So let me show you as an example my funnel over here. As you can see, you have the headline, then you have your VSL, meaning your video sales letter or a deck sales letter like this one. This just depends on your offer, which one is going to be better for your offer. Then you have an application process over here, so you can essentially have a type form before people actually go ahead and book a call, or you can also have the qualifying process over here based on qualifying strategic questions that you have in the process. And then you have your case studies and testimonials over here. Once you have this in place, you're going to record 5 simple head talking ad videos. And the way that you're going to do this is with a framework that I've developed as well. And this is how the strategy works. So first, you're going to call out your ideal clients by your niche, by revenue, by problem, by pain, or by desire. Second, you're going to actually call out your offer, like what's the specific promise that your offer has in order to actually get them to the desired outcome. 3, you're going to back up your offer with your case studies. This is how we're increasing believability throughout the process and throughout the ad specifically. 4, light call to action. 5, you're going to call out their frustrations, so meaning what's not working related to your offer specifically. 6, why is this different from your competition? So what makes your offer and your overall service delivery actually different? 7, what are the steps to take your client from point A to point C, to your promised land? So this is where you introduce your mechanism, and you're going to use the previous diagram that I just showed you to really explain what's the step-by-step process to actually getting them to point C. And you can also place a risk reversal, meaning what happens if they don't get the desired outcome, how you can actually make this a guarantee as well. And final CTA at the end, you're going to basically requalify the lead, making sure that they're actually the ideal type of client for your offer, and you're going to actually tell them that they can go ahead and book a call in the next page. Now, once you have your head talking ad videos in place, you're going to structure your ad campaign the right way. And here's how you can actually do this. Now, the way that you structure your ad campaign the right way is first, you're going to be optimizing for conversions. So you head over the Ads Manager, leads, conversions, then you're going to optimize for website. As you can see, you place the schedule conversion event, your data set, and the way that you're going to structure the actual campaign is with a CBO campaign, meaning you don't want to optimize for spent at the ad set level. You want to optimize for the ad spent at the campaign level. And you're going to set up 3 different ad sets. The first one is going to be a broad type of ad set, meaning no interest-based targeting at all. The second one is going to be a stacked interest-based targeting. So you're going to place as many interests that relate to your offer specifically and to your industry. And the third one is going to be a very niche type of interest. For example, if your offer is weight loss related, you're going to place specifically that one interest that relates to your offer and your industry specifically. Now, once you have your ad campaign structured the right way, you're going to set up appointment reminders and nurturing emails with case studies. And this is going to drastically increase your show-up rates and your conversion rates in the sales process. So this is exactly the type of flow that you want to set up on the back end once a prospect books a call. So as you can see, the prospect books a call, we automatically send them an SMS and an email. The messaging of that SMS and email is basically, hey, lead, I just saw that you booked a call. Your call is temporarily reserved. I need you to please confirm this call by responding back to this message or to this email. Once they reply back, now their call is actually confirmed. The second email and SMS that you're going to send is an offer overview. And you're going to basically give them a high-level overview again of the offer, and you're going to redirect them to the VSL to make sure that they actually saw the full video. Then you're going to send them an email with one case study, another appointment reminder, case study 2, appointment reminder 3, appointment reminder 4, and another case study, and the last appointment reminder. If you have this flow in place, this will drastically increase your show-up rates and your conversion rates because we're optimizing for high consumption rates. Now, the last thing that you're going to do is you want to make sure that you're actively measuring your KPIs, and based on those variables, you can actually scale the right way. And the way that you do this is by making sure that your cost per call is not increasing in a progressive way, by actually optimizing campaigns the right way. So this is a game of economics, as I said, and you want to make sure that you're actively tracking that cost per qualified call and cost per acquisition. And here's a high-level overview of the strategy that we just went through. Now, this is something that we do internally with our clients. We basically implement this whole strategy from A to Z for coaching businesses. As you can see, we even script your ads, we script your VSL, and we create the whole strategy for you. But basically what we're doing is from the video ads, we send them to a VSL strategy, which we then send them to an application process in order for us to qualify the prospect the right way. We send them to an actual calendar for them to book a call. Then we have a complete backend system to make sure that we're actually optimizing for a healthy show-up rate from the calls that people are booking and a healthy conversion rate from the sales process. And we do this by creating certain assets like a pre-call funnel, automated appointment reminders, and we're also retargeting booked call leads with video ads. And you want to make sure that you're actually training Meta's AI to optimize for qualified appointments. So that's it. That's how you can 2x your coaching business sales using a proven Meta ad strategy in under 9 minutes. Now, if you'd like me to implement this whole strategy for you from A to Z and completely done for you, head over to inboundpros.io over here and go ahead and book a call with me. I'll see if I can actually help, and we'll take it from there. See you on the next one.